Good morning. Welcome to the Kehillat Sharei Torah Halacha for the day. We're at Tuesday, July 21st. So after the laws of Tisha B'Av, there's one short chapter with just a few points about commemorations of the destruction of the temple. After the temple was destroyed, says Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, our sages of blessed memory ordained that on every joyous occasion there should be a remembrance of the destruction of the temple. Famous passage in Psalm 137, if I forget you, O Jerusalem, if I forget to elevate Yerushalayim above my foremost joy. They said that no Jew should build a house for himself that's plastered and decorated like a royal palace, nor should you plaster the entire house. Rather, leave a space of 1 square amma, let's say 18 inches by 18 inches or so. Sometimes some people do it opposite the entrance. Leave that unplastered as a reminder of the destruction of the temple. We don't know of any good reason, says Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, writing about 140 years or so ago, why people do not observe this custom nowadays. I have seen a number of people in Toronto who do observe this custom, and they have an unplastered, unfinished wall in the entranceway to their house, a little patch of the wall, to say that if the temple and if Yerushalayim is not complete, how arrogant would it be of us to build a complete home out here in exile, in Chutz La'aretz, outside of Israel. So we do leave a little bit of the house unfinished. They also ordained that if you're setting a table, even having guests for a meal, even for a Sudas mitzvah, do not serve all the dishes that are conventionally served at a meal, leave off one thing. They also ordained that a woman should not wear all her jewelry on one occasion, and that a bridegroom before the chuppah should have ashes put on his head in the place where the tefillin are worn, right at the top of the head. And the veil with which the bride is covered should not contain any silver or gold threads. It also became a custom that at the Tanayim, the engagement ceremony, to break a plate. You've seen that we do that at some of the weddings. When we read out the Tanayim, the formal engagement proceedings and the signed agreement, which used to take place months or even years before the chuppah itself, we would break a plate, similar to the idea of breaking the chuppah, breaking the glass under the chuppah. Under the chuppah, of course, the bridegroom breaks a glass, and for this purpose, a whole glass should be used. They also decreed we should not listen to musical instruments or singing of songs. During meals, we sing Shabbos Zmiris, but that is where we leave it. Okay? So please God, speedily, soon, our temple will be restored. The Jewish people will once again attain its place of glory among the nations, and all of these things will be memories of a distant, sad past. We'll only have happy things and good health. Have a good day. Please join us again tomorrow.